Welcome to a completely new reality. Take a deep breath and look at your room. You think the space between us is empty? You think it is just air? But you are wrong. The room is alive. The room is a highly elastic field, and today we are going to change its architecture. For months, we talked about water, structuring. We talked about biohacking and wellness, but that was the kindergarten level. Look at this. This is a standard energy-saving bulb. It is not plugged into the wall. There are no wires attached to it. But when I bring it close to my resonant core, it bursts into bright light. It lights up right in the palm of my hand. No electricity from the grid, just pure structured field energy. Even physics professors cannot argue with this. It is simply a matter of a different perspective. What we have built here is no longer just a water device. We have successfully built a fully tunable VLF laser, and we are using it for something monumental. We are using it for time-space structuring. Yes, you heard right. Let that term sink in. Time-space structuring. To understand this breakthrough, we must look at how a standard laser works. A laser in quantum optics requires a resonator. It needs mirrors to bounce light back and forth. This process creates a standing wave. When the wave becomes perfectly aligned, we get coherence. All particles swing in the exact same rhythm. That is why a laser beam is so powerful. But a standard light laser has a massive flaw. It has zero material penetration. A single sheet of paper can block the laser beam. A wall stops it instantly, and it can never reach the deep tissues of your body. It can never transform the depth of your living space. Now look at my workbench. My coil and my capacitor are acting as the mirrors. They bounce electrical and magnetic energy back and forth. And I tune this system down to the single hertz. 1 single hertz decides between total failure and absolute power. And at an exact chosen frequency, a massive standing wave is born. We have created a VLF laser. VLF stands for very low frequency. And this is where the magic happens. A VLF wave has a physical wavelength of several kilometers. Because the wave is so massive, it does not see obstacles. It goes through walls like butter. It passes through furniture and metal shields. And most importantly, it passes through you. It penetrates your body like an X-ray. But it does not destroy your cells. It organizes them. This is the ultimate secret of the VLF laser. It allows for volumetric structuring. You're not just targeting a tiny spot on a wall. We are structuring every single cubic centimeter of the room at the exact same time. But why do I call it time-space structuring? Because you cannot separate space from time. As a continuous creator, you must realize that frequency only exists because of time. A sine wave is the geometry of time. It starts at 0. It rises to a peak. It drops through the center to a negative point. A sine wave can only exist within the flow of time. Without time, there's no wave. And without waves, there's no physical reality. When we choose our frequency, we are choosing a specific time structure. We are controlling every peak and every value of time, several times per second. And because we create a standing wave, something miraculous happens. The energy moves at lightning speed, but the phenomenon stands perfectly still. Wow! We are freezing chaotic time into a crystalline structure. We are giving the room its cosmic master clock back. Think about what happens when you structure a room. The water in your glass changes its structure. The food on your table aligns its molecules. But most importantly, the water inside your body reacts. You are made of over 70% of water. Your brain, your blood, your cells are liquid antennas. When you step into a structured space, your internal biological clock resets. Modern life is full of chaos. Wi-Fi, stress, and constant noise creates entropy. Entropy is a fancy word for a messy, chaotic clock. Time-space structuring forces your biology to realign with the perfect, coherent rhythm. We are modulating this powerful VLF laser, for example, with a hard opening frequency of 528 Hz. We are carrying pure harmony directly in your cells. But let us be completely honest with each other today. Technology can only show us the way. It can create a perfect environment, but it cannot live your life for you. Look around society today. Everyone is staring at small glowing screens. People are drowning in artificial algorithms. We are losing the most important asset we have, our human connection. That is why my work always returns to one core principle. Ignite your mind, connect your heart. It is time for a radical digital detox. What good is a perfectly structured room if you never look up to see the person sitting next to you? What good is a coherent field if your relationships are broken? We must use this technology as a bridge, not as a hiding place. The VLF laser creates the space, but you must bring the life into it. You must step out of the digital matrix. You need to experience real people, real touch, and real life. Go outside, touch a tree, look another human being directly in the eyes. Smile at a stranger. That is where true resonance happens. Our laboratory is an unexplored borderland. We push the limits of physics every day, but the goal is always the human being. We structure the water to heal the body. We structure the space to calm the mind. We structure the time to elevate our consciousness. We are creating a sanctuary from the digital madness, where you can finally unplug from the machine and plug back into the cosmos. This is the journey of the Conscious Creators Lab. We do not just study physics. We apply it to change how we experience life itself. The field is ready. The standing wave is stable. The room is officially structured. And now it is your turn to step into your power. Unplug your phone after this video. Look at the world around you and start living in true, unadulterated resonance. Oh yes, today we didn't dive into physical experiments, but we were broadening our perspective. Thank you for being here on the edge of reality. And I see you in the next level of resonance.